Hair thinning can happen for so many reasons. Whether it's stress or hormones or anything, at Nutrafol we've learned that real change starts below the surface. Our hair growth supplements take a whole body approach and target the key root causes of hair thinning, so you can see visibly thicker, stronger hair in 3 to 6 months.
Hair growth starts from the inside at Nutrafol.com. That's Nutrafol.com.
Yeah, Mike Technique.
Yep.
Mike Technique Monday, is that what we can call this?
We might as well. Let's get Mike technical. Yeah.
Welcome, Springfield, Ozarks.
Yes, Monday.
Welcome to what should be the Moron Monday show, but, it's not. Yeah. It's just Morning Quakers Monday.
Yeah. It's like I used to always say, Fun Day Mondays.
Monday, fun day. I don't know if the people would necessarily agree with that.
I agree with them.
You know what I'm saying?
But you got to try to make life what it is.
Well, that's true. What does that comedian say? If life gives you lemons,
give you lime?
No. Make a margarita.
Make a margarita? Oh,
yeah. You see,
there you go.
It's all about perspective. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
Well, today is going to be a wonderful day. I want to talk a little bit about ice hockey. You like hockey?
Oh, I love hockey.
Okay. Well, I think most normal human beings love hockey.
Yes.
I want to talk. There's a new study that came out about what does it actually take to be happy or live a decent lifestyle in St. Louis, Missouri.
Yeah.
And the numbers are actually going to surprise you a little bit. And then, can we talk about whale poop a little bit?
Why not?
Well, we should.
Let's blow it out of the water.
You could make a lot of money collecting whale poop.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, well, you can actually make money by selling yours, too. Did you know that?
Wow, didn't know it.
Yeah, well, that's a different show, but, I'm saying.
Wow, I'm in the wrong business.
Well, and I think that it's awesome today. You want to know why?
Why is that?
Because we have our first review sealed, signed, delivered. What do you think of that?
It's all yours then.
Well, yeah. It's Hertz Donuts on East Sunshine. We're going to talk about them a little bit.
Okay.
Is that okay?
That's okay.
Well, let's start out by talking about some birthdays, because there's some famous people that were born today.
Ooh.
Okay, well, what do you think of Ed Sheeran?
Yeah.
Wonderful piano player, great singer, great writer. What do you think?
I agree.
Okay,
yeah.
Paris Hilton?
Yeah, she's famous.
Yeah. That's the most political way to say what you said.
Exactly.
Because you were saying, but you weren't saying.
That's right. Exactly.
Right. Just saying. Well, Michael Jordan, it's his birthday. Happy birthday.
Hey, happy birthday, MJ.
How about Green Day front lead singer Billie Joe Armstrong?
Yeah.
Well, can you believe that he's 52?
Yeah, he's same age as me.
52 years old. That's crazy to me.
You just turned my age, Billie Joe.
Does that make you feel like...
it makes me feel old.
Does it?
Yeah, because I kind of grew up on listening to Billie Joe.
Well, I think everybody I think there's like a 20-year generational, thing there where people listen to him.
Yes.
What's the first song you ever remember hearing from Green Day?
Oh, gosh.
I come around.
That whole first album was just off the chart.
What was it, Dookie?
Dookie, yeah.
Yeah, Dookie. And then they had some really strange names.
And that was their big hit, though.
But isn't it weird? When you start putting things together like Billie Joe Armstrong, you've got the band Green Day, and then you've got Dookie. And then in the show today, we're talking about Whale Dookie.
Yeah, Whale Dookie.
You know what I'm saying? So, happy birthday to Billie Joe Armstrong. David Goggins.
Oh, wow.
Okay. I'd like to be able to say that I would love to be able to say I could run in one day what he does in 20 minutes.
Right.
But I can't,
Right.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt, happy birthday.
Yes.
There's some people on here that I don't know.
Right.
So I'm not going to say, but Larry the Cable Guy, happy 61 years old.
Yes, happy 61 years old.
Jason
comedian.
Ritter. How about Dominic Purcell?
Yes.
54 years old. I thought he was your age.
He might be.
I'm just talking over half century, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's saying something.
Yep.
Jerry O'Connell.
Yep.
You know anything that he's been in?
Oh, he's been in a lot of good things.
Bad bad Jimmy Brown. It's Jim Brown's birthday today. Unfortunately, he passed away, but,
Yes. Well, we're still celebrating his birthday.
Yeah, well, and, okay, it's National Cabbage Day, and it's funny because we were just talking about brats, and we were talking about, sauerkraut.
Yep, and that all goes right along with cabbage.
Well, yeah, National Cabbage Day. And I'll tell you what, take some ham, bake the ham.
Yeah.
Honey, cinnamon, salt, pepper,
Yep.
Okay, that kind of ham. And then boil some cabbage and then put butter, salt, and pepper over it and eat it like that. I like that.
My late wife made something on the grill while I was at work one time. And she took cabbage, put it in aluminum foil dropped butter in the middle with some cinnamon, and I was surprised how good it was.
Yes, I'm telling you, cabbage can be done well, but if you got bad cabbage,
yeah,
and you might not want to watch a movie with me later on after I eat a bunch of cabbage. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Okay, yeah. It's also Morning Craig. National Random Acts of Kindness Day.
Oh, okay. Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
February 17th. Is the day that you're supposed to go out and just randomly do nice things for people. Let me ask you something. If you pull up in Springfield, say you're going to one of these come and goes, and there's different come and goes, there's more than the average amount of homeless.
Yes.
Okay. Now, are you doing them a favor? Or is it a random act of kindness when they come up and they say, hey, man, do you got a cigarette? Hey, man, you ever had that happen?
I've had that happen.
Okay, so I think everybody in Springfield has. So let me ask you something. Is it kind to give them a cigarette? Because it's all about point of view, right?
Yeah, it just depends on your point of view.
Okay, so is that kind?
Yeah, it is. In your own way. If you're going to give something away to someone, you're doing it as an act of kindness.
Is it?
Yeah.
Or is it, I'd rather give them a cigarette than, a $10 bill?
It could be your thought. It depends on your thought process.
See, to me, I really do feel bad, especially in this weather. This week, we're supposed to have horrible, terrible northern weather.
Yeah, like zero weather.
Well, somehow we're supposed to turn into the Northmen.
Yeah.
And when you're used to 0 degrees, it used to be a couple weeks straight where I was from, the high might be 1.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That, during the day, wind chill factor, you're looking at 22, 23 below.
Yeah.
But I got away from that. I escaped, if you know what I'm saying.
Right.
And I kind of feel bad. It's like I didn't bring it down here.
Right.
But I'd like to find the dirty son of a that did. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Exactly.
I want to find him.
Yep. And they need to blow it right back up north.
Yeah. Take it with you.
Yep.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm Ozarkian now.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like the accidental Ozarkian. There's a publication out of Norwood where this gal, super nice gal, she runs Women's Shooter magazine and then the Accidental Ozarkian.
Yeah.
And she goes around to like these ponds and the water mills and things like that. And it's actually kind of a cool thing. So if you get a chance, check out the Accidental Ozarkian.
There you go.
Say that 3 times really fast.
Accidental Ozarkian?
Yeah, but say it fast 3 times.
Accidental Ozarkian. Accidental Ozarkian. Accidental Ozarkian.
That's what I thought.
I'm all over the road, Matt.
It is. But be nice to somebody today.
Yeah.
Just a random act of kindness,
Goes a long way.
Here's a tip. Okay. If you're a married man, go give your wife a kiss today and smack her on the butt and say, I love you. And it's National Random Acts of Kindness Day. And, see what kind of response you get.
Or just pull her in and say, hey, baby.
Yeah, well, you could do that.
Yeah.
We're talking Johnny Bravo.
Johnny Bravo here.
Be careful, yeah. Just Bear Kitty, if you know what I'm saying.
That's right. That's who I look up to, that little cartoon.
Yeah, pretty. I'm not going to go there. You know where I was going with that. Yeah. So, anyways, it's also President's Day. It's always President's Day, 3rd Monday in February, but that doesn't always mean it's the 17th. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, exactly.
So, who is your favorite president of all time, and do you got any jokes about him?
Oh, I would say George Washington.
The Wash Man?
The Wash Man, the first president.
Did you know that if you went, like dollar for dollar, what the value of money is today?
Right.
George Washington was richer than Donald Trump.
Yeah. In that time period, he was.
Yeah, right. Well,
if you took his time period and put it in our time period, he'd be richer than Trump.
Correct. Yeah. So, I think that's kind of crazy. And the dude grew hemp.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hemp fields. You know that?
Yeah.
Like he made rope. He made oil. Most people don't know this, but hemp actually started out as a diversionary for oil. They would burn hemp oil. And then the guys got together and, they came up with the stuff, what I'm talking about, the reefer madness.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I don't remember it, but I remember watching it in school about what they used to teach. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Ooh, reefer madness.
Yep.
So, yeah, I love George Washington.
I got a little George Washington joke here.
Oh, well, let's hear it.
What do you call George Washington's false teeth, Hans?
What?
Presidentures.
Well, could you imagine living back then? Okay, we're talking a guy back then would be billionaire status, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What was his dentures made out of? Do you know?
Wood.
It was wood.
Yeah.
Like that gives new meaning, like chomping on the wood.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Could you imagine getting slivers in your gums?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not to mention, what if the lady in the nights? We won't go there.
We won't go there, but
you know
if
what
the
I'm saying?
women had
Slivers.
false teeth, we would be in bad shape.
Oh my goodness! Thank goodness for the random acts of kindness that dentists and orthodontists have done for us.
Yes, they've come a long way.
Oh, a long way, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
So Washington's your favorite president.
Yeah.
But you're making fun of him.
Well, we make fun of everything.
Okay, let's go. How did you like Mr. Roosevelt, Teddy Roosevelt?
Not really.
I'm a big Teddy Roosevelt fan.
Are you?
I am. He was the most adventurous president of all time.
Wow.
And you got to measure men in the time that they are.
Oh, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
He was an avid hunter.
Avid hunter. I mean, he was, he lived in North Dakota. And, praise the Lord for any of you that can live in North Dakota. 300-mile-per-hour winds, 70,000 feet of snow, high temperatures of, negative 40.
Right.
You got to be something to live there. You got to be a strong, tough guy.
No doubt about it.
And you know what? The other thing is that you can kind of, and I thank Teddy Roosevelt for us being able to have rubber today.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if we didn't have rubber, think about all the things that we wouldn't have.
Wouldn't have tires on the car.
Well, tires, that's the easy one. What else requires rubber?
Oh.
Even the suspension shocks on our microphones use rubber.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
How about your shoes?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Rubber is so important.
It is.
We
got bicycle rubber. You got motorcycle rubber.
What do you call a barrel full of used rubber?
Condom.
No, a Goodyear.
A Goodyear.
I thought you'd know. I mean, that's such an old one. I had to blow the dust off that one just to say it. You know what I mean?
I had to blow the dust off my mind to figure that one out. Jeez.
So it's kind of cool. We're spring training.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm a little excited.
It was weird. I saw this story today where they were talking about the third baseman from the Cardinals, and they had been trying really, really hard.
Nolan Arenado.
Yes, to get rid of him.
Yep.
But there is like a trooper showing up to do his job.
Hey, yeah.
Thank you very much.
Very professional.
It is. And, I'm ready for the Cardinals to do some damage this year. How about you?
Not me.
Why not?
Oh, man. It's hard for me to talk about the Cardinals.
Oh, come on. I mean, I know they've crushed your dreams. Your childhood dreams, probably more than any other team, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Would it be them or the Cubs?
Them.
Yeah. I mean, because the Cardinals, kind of like the Chiefs, are always in it. And if they have an off year, it may be 1 year, maybe 2 year.
It all started when they had Mark McGwire came over from the Athletics, and they're like, that's when their whole team changed after that.
See, I remember as a kid, I used to watch Mark McGwire grab that bat, and it was like a toothpick for him.
Oh, I'm telling you.
And I was like, one day I'm going to have forearms like that guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, him or Canseco.
Do you know who he reminded me of?
Who?
He reminded me of an old farmer.
Oh.
Like, the kind of farmer I'm talking about. Like, have you ever met those guys, 50, 60, 70 sometimes? And they go up and they go grab a hay bale, and they're grabbing like 4 at a time, and they just whip them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like a toothpick flying through the air to them. That's who they reminded me of, kind of. But I'm excited for baseball. It's about time we get back. You know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I feel really bad about the announcer in Milwaukee.
Yep. Yeah, Mr. Euchre.
Bob Euchre.
Yeah.
Was a legend.
He was.
Even it just being in baseball. It doesn't matter if you're a Cardinal fan, a Cubs fan, Brewers fan, Reds fan, if they had any.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. He was an icon.
He was.
You know what I mean?
He was.
Like Harry Carey.
He was. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Better than Harry Carey.
Yeah.
Can you do a Harry Carey impersonation?
Yeah. I want to do an impersonation of what he used to call one of my favorite players back in the day. Coming to the play for the Reds now is Chris Sabo. I'm like, Chris Sabo. Me and Dad just look at each other. Chris Sabo. Who's Sabo? It's Sabo.
Okay, so now that he's passed,
yeah,
Mr. Euchre, rest in peace, by the way.
Yes.
How long is it going to take you to try to do his voice?
I don't think anybody could do that voice. I haven't heard anybody can.
I haven't either.
I'm surprised Frank Caliendo.
I was going to say, if anybody could, it would probably
be
Frank.
Yeah.
Let me try to hear you say one.
Well,
just say something that sounds Euchre-ish.
Oh, he's going back to the warning track. Back. It's gone.
Well,
like when he was called a home run.
You got to get so there's the start of the game, Euchre.
Yes.
Okay.
And then after he gets a few beers in him,
it's not beers. Trust me, he's not drinking beers.
Really?
Yeah.
Not like Major League.
Well, he was a lover of the finer things brought to you by the state of Wisconsin, which happened to be liqueur.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, want you to do that again.
Where he goes back, it's gone, home run.
By the time he got to the end, he was like, counsel on third. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like very long, drawn out. Yeah. He may make home. Yeah. It was really, really long. But no, so I don't know. I'm looking forward to baseball, Cardinals baseball on the radio. There's nothing better. Here's the best thing in the world. Early summer, okay? You've got a fire pit going in your backyard. You've got the grill going. You're probably making some dogs or burgers. You got the Cardinal game on. You're tipping back a couple brewskis with some buddies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Does that sound good to you?
Oh, yeah. It sounds great.
Well, okay. So, it is what it is. But that's awesome. I can't wait for it. I'm glad we're starting to get news from baseball.
I am too.
After the game,
news.
I'm a little burnt by the NFL.
Yeah.
Do you feel burnt?
I do.
Like these regurgitated stories. Like, here's something. I don't care where Aaron Rodgers is going to play subpar 90 rating quarterback football next year. Do you?
I don't care if he's going to play his 10% next year or not.
Well, that's the thing. I just, I want to know something. How about this? Number one question for the Kansas City Chiefs is?
Getting their free agent signed.
Is it that? Or is it time to move forward with a new game plan?
I think they're going to move forward anyway. And I think they're going to go to a youth movement.
Well, I think they have to at some point. I think it's going to be more Packers-esque type.
Yeah.
Where it's not going to be a rebuild. It's going to be a fluid rebuild in motion.
And you're going to bring it. They may bring in a free agent or two, but I think it's going to be more of a youth movement through the draft.
Right. Like my favorite stories right now are Myles Garrett stories.
Yeah.
Who's getting them?
I don't know.
Because it's not about money.
No.
Myles Garrett doesn't care about the money. He wants to win a championship. Okay.
Yeah.
So now, who do you have in the running that could afford him that actually gives him a real shot at getting there?
Probably the Chiefs.
The Chiefs, if they can afford him, they have a little bit of money problems.
They got a cap issue coming this year.
The Packers.
Yeah.
Chiefs, Packers. The Vikings don't need them. They don't really fit that style of play.
Right.
But here's the dangerous one. Okay, I want you to think about this for a second. The Lions can create enough space to get Myles Garrett across from Aiden Hutchinson.
Wow.
You tell, okay.
That would be a tough 1-2.
That's it.
DL.
It'd be over.
D-line. It'd be unreal.
But you got to think, they also have Zadarius Smith.
Because they're young.
Right?
Yeah.
So I want you to think about that. Myles Garrett, Aiden Hutchinson, Zadarius Smith. those are all three superstars.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, we watched what the Eagles did with their defensive line.
Yeah.
That's what won them the game.
Yeah.
That was it.
Well, that's what they always say in all sports, and it's true. Defense wins championship.
Well, I don't know what it was. It seemed like there was something wrong with the offensive line.
Yeah,
for the Chiefs. There was just something off. I don't know what it was.
I can tell you exactly what it is because I've watched every game this year. It's just the reshuffling of the offensive line that's been injured all year.
You think that's what it was?
Oh, it is. I mean, you got guys playing out of position on that line.
I mean, you do, but, at some point.
And it makes a difference because if a tackle is used to playing in his position and then he gets moved to the other side, and it causes a big issue.
Well, it's got to be something, and you know what? That's the type of information that I want to hear. That's the type of information that I want to talk about.
Right.
I don't want to hear any more stories about it, and he's just one of them.
Right.
Aaron Rodgers. You know what I mean?
Oh, he is one of many.
Or here's another one. Why does it seem like the Jets are in NFL conversations more than the Chiefs? Tell me that.
Cubs are based out of New York City.
Do you think that's the only thing?
That's the only. It's like if it's a topic about the Dodgers in L.A. or the Lakers, you're going to hear it all day long, or you're going to hear about the Knicks.
Okay, how about this? What if
Yankees.
we took the Jets and we moved them to Utah?
Yeah, you wouldn't hear that much about them.
Would they have any relevance whatsoever?
Nope.
You know what I mean?
They
Any relevance?
They wouldn't.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm hoping for, and I'm glad we had something awesome happen. Ice hockey game between USA and Canada.
Oh, it was awesome. I was listening to it on the way into work.
It was like two sides of patriotism. Obviously, who won?
Oh, USA.
Who won?
USA.
Who won?
USA.
That's right, the
That's
USA.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
don't.
right.
Okay, there was 3 fights in the first 9 seconds.
You can't beat that in hockey.
You can't. Okay, hockey is something. I don't know why the popularity went away. Why is it?
It's because they've made it where refs step in the middle of these fights and stop them before they happen. I mean, they'll skate in real fast to make sure that there's nothing going to happen. But
well, they sure did in this game, did they?
No, they let it go. And I was told that I heard that they were saying that the refs were told to let it go, like old school.
Okay, well, old school or not, let's talk about this. We've got 3 fights. Here's my perception, and then we'll go to your perception. Okay. 3 fights.
Yep.
First fight, Canadian won.
Yes.
Second fight, draw.
No, second fight, the American won.
Yeah, sorry. The American kicked. It wasn't even close.
He kicked to Chuck. How's that?
Yeah, there you go. That's a perfect way of saying. So, smack, boom, bang. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And then the third one was kind of a draw.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So it was kind of a tie. So basically, to me,
you could make a case for either way.
1-1. It's 1-1 with
right.
a tie.
1-1, and then nothing.
Nothing after that.
Yeah, okay. So, and then the Americans, or should I say the United States of America.
Yes.
Because if you want to get technical about it, you talk to a Canadian, they're like, you're not Americans. And I'm like, yeah, we live in the continent of America, in the continent of North America. I was listening to these Canadians today, and they're like, can you believe that we have $1 trillion debt? And I was like, is that what you got? Because it's kind of funny. We're at 36 trillion and
yeah, I know, right?
And counting. And we subsidize Canada to the tune of $250 billion per year.
It's ridiculous.
So, the 51st state thing to me is kind of
makes sense.
Well, and here's the thing. It's causing problems in Canada because Alberta wants to become part of the U.S.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I heard that.
Okay, so now let's go back to hockey.
Yes.
Take Alberta, put it with the U.S. hockey team. Does Canada ever have a chance of ever winning another hockey match against us again if Alberta became the United States?
They wouldn't.
It'd be over. It'd be done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
A lot of big stars come out of that area.
Yeah, bang, bang, bang.
Yep.
Chitty, chitty, bang, bang. It is what it is. But I was happy.
I was happy. That's exciting for a hockey. I mean, it is.
It is.
And I
want to see more of it.
I do, too. I love hockey.
Who's your team?
My team is the Penguins.
You're not a St. Louis fan?
I kind of follow them now since I moved here.
I think we need to.
Yeah.
I think we need to create a bigger bandwagon for St. Louis hockey team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
I say we got to get on the bandwagon. The Cardinals.
Yeah.
And we got to get onto the bandwagon of
The Blues.
the Blues. Okay, we love the Blues.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How about Springfield Blues? You know, tomorrow we have our next engaging song,
Yeah.
like Springfield Blues last week.
Yes.
And next time we sing, okay, you are going to say more than
The Blues.
Springfield Blues. You're going to sing more than that.
Oh, yeah.
You're actually going to have a line or two.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
More than like 2 one-liners. Can you handle that?
I'm going to try.
Well, I know you can. I know you can.
I can.
So, hockey. Folks, I want to see you start buying some stickers. I want to see some hockey fans. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I've never seen a Blues sticker on anybody's car.
I can't say I haven't. I have here in Springfield.
Have you?
Yeah. I've seen a couple of them.
Well, you know what? I think this week I need to go buy a St. Louis Blues. Can you name anybody on their team?
Not right now, because I know they lost a lot of key guys to that championship year.
Yeah, I know. You know, it is what it is. But, yeah, we're going to start doing that. Anyways, before we go into whale poop, do you think that maybe we should do the East Sunshine Hertz Donut Review?
We sure can.
You think so?
Let's get it done.
Well,
done.
Done. All right, so very nice people, but almost didn't talk.
Yeah.
Okay, it's nice when you walk into a place and it's bedazzled. I mean, there's lights going and there's the stringers going and there's beautiful paint jobs and the kids are having a great time.
Yeah. Playing on the swings.
The swings. You know,
Yeah.
how often do you see that at a
You never see that at a
shop?
donut shop. I've never had.
Okay, you know, we're the Mr. Portnoy's of
Yes.
donuts.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, eat your heart out, Mr. Portnoy.
That's right.
But you ain't got nothing on us when it comes to donuts. Okay, so here's the score. Hertz on Sunshine
Yep.
got a 35.75 out of 50.
Out of us.
Yes. Okay, so here's why. We walk in. Hey, manager, give us what you think we should have because that's the rules we made up,
Yes.
right? So what does she passes over all the goodness. She passes over the maple bacon donut.
Oh, I know.
She passes over the sprinkle donut. She passes over everything, and she goes, well, my favorite is the blueberry streusel. Well, we're bound. There's nothing we can do.
Right.
Okay, we're pros. We're professionals. We have to follow our own rules.
Yes.
Right?
Exactly.
Okay. Wouldn't have been my pick.
No.
Okay, and here's the problem with that. It was on the very bottom of
The shelf.
the shelf.
And it was full.
Yeah, it was full. So was she saying, well, this is that good? Or was she saying, we haven't sold very many of these, take one of these?
I take it as she was saying that we haven't sold many of these today, especially after tasting it.
And we pay for them.
And we did.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's what we have to go off, folks. So here we go. Color. It's kind of boring. It was 3. You know what I'm saying? Kind of a creamish white, you know, like almost like a white you put in like a smoker's house and it turns color. It's like that. And then, you know, we've got shape and consistency. The problem with it was it was inconsistent.
Yeah.
Had a little bit of a bubble, you know, on the side. And, you know, so it wasn't bad, but it wasn't good.
Right.
Okay.
I would go with that. Yeah.
Okay, so for the color, we got 3 out of 5. For the shape and consistency, we got 3 out of 5. And then we go to the texture. Exterior crisp. Okay, now this is a streusel, so you're supposed to have a little bit of, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Wonderful. Had a wonderful exterior crisp. As a matter of fact, it was so good, I gave it a 4 out of 5.
Yeah. You went a little higher.
Yeah, you did. I mean, and this is what we're going to do. The next place we go, you're doing it, and I'm going to, I can disagree, but you're the man.
Right.
Okay. So then the interior of the donut.
Yeah.
Also very good, but you could tell it had a couple hours on it. Okay, I'm not saying like day. I'm talking like a couple hours. So again, 4 out of 5. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, flavor. The base, 4. It was great on the inside. Flavor-wise,
Yeah.
the toppings, okay, that streusel was amazing. So it got 5 out of 5 for the streusel topping, okay?
Yeah.
Then freshness. Like I said, it had a couple hours on it. We're there to do a review. You would have thought it would have been like, get this guy the freshest stuff we got.
Right.
But they didn't. They went, she went true to what she thought. And bless her.
Yeah.
Because the guy that was in didn't say a word. Not one word.
Quiet.
And she was also very quiet, but she made the attempt.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So.
He was trying to win us over with the blueberry.
Yeah. Well, freshness, got a 3. Sorry.
Yeah.
Nothing I can do about it.
Yeah.
Balance of sweetness.
Yeah.
I thought it was 5 out of 5. What do you think?
4.5.
Okay, so I mean, it was what it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
We knew what it was supposed to be.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. They were who we thought they were.
Yep.
Yeah. So, creativity. It's a blueberry streusel, man. I mean, and it just had kind of streusel on top. They didn't put any like dots, blueberry dots on it or anything.
Nothing
It was just
special.
kind of.
No.
Yeah. So creativity, 2 out of 5.
Yeah.
You think I'm too hard on him with that?
No, I would have went 1.7.
Ooh, man. Okay.
I'm more critical.
A little bit. So, overall experience. Okay. The kids loved it.
Yeah.
I thought it was beautiful. It was very clean in there.
Yep.
I had no complaints other than I got a bottom shelf donut.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which had been sitting there for at least 2 hours.
Right.
Yeah.
And then the gal behind the counter, I said, is the manager around? And she said, yeah, in the back, but didn't go get him.
Wow.
And then the guy that was working right behind her, he, I think he was scared to talk or he was mute. One of the two.
Definitely.
Yeah, well,
I think that's what
so
it was.
she tried.
Yep.
But I'm giving my overall experience with everything in its totality at 3.75.
Ooh.
Now, if you add that up, okay, add it up, East Sunshine, Hertz Donuts gets 35.75 out of 50. What do you think of that?
That's good enough. Not good, though.
Well, I mean, here's their saving grace.
Yeah.
Okay, I still think that's a high score.
Yeah. I mean, their toppings is what said it all.
It is. And unfortunately, I got something that was, not very creative.
No.
It wasn't not fresh, but it wasn't fresh.
No.
What is that? Almost fresh?
Almost fresh.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, here's what I got. When you go to the laundry and you pull your laundry out of the dryer and it smells like, dryer sheets.
Yes.
And it's got that nice warm feel.
Yep.
Okay, so what I got was when you come and pull the stuff out of the dryer and it's been sitting there for like 12 hours, there's no more heat.
Yep.
The static's kind of gone.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
I know. Yep. It lost its lackluster.
Right. So, I mean, there's another Hertz Donuts, and they knew this was coming.
Oh, yeah.
Some people have been,
Yeah, we've been letting them know.
Yeah, well, we and a couple other
people
people I know. And
oh, yeah.
so we're going to circle back around to the other Hertz, and now you've been to that one multiple times.
Yeah. Now, that one's a lot nicer.
Yeah, well, is
we'll
it a lot nicer? I mean, it's beautiful on the inside of this place.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to find out.
We'll find out.
And St. George's, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm not saying.
Yep.
I'm just saying. Hey, there's like 9 more on the list.
Yes.
And somebody's going to win.
Yep. They're going to win.
Win what?
Or donut award.
The Show Me Donut Showdown.
The Show Me Donut Showdown.
That's an inside joke, folks, because I literally said before the show, hey.
And he knew I'd forget. That's why.
Yeah. Can you remember Show Me Donut Showdown? Oh, absolutely, I can remember
did
that.
Too. Yes.
Yeah, well, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But I ran across this story. Okay, woman finds, go ahead, ambergris on Florida beach.
Yeah. The whale poop. Oh, the whale poop could be worth a small fortune.
Mm-hmm. Kristen Marvin makes a discovery on Melbourne Beach. Okay, it's whale poop.
Wow.
It says after a very expensive ingredient found in high-end perfumes that comes from whales may have been discovered by a diver taking a walk on a Florida beach after Hurricane Milton. Kristen Marvin believes she found excrement from a sperm whale called ambergris or ambergris. I mean, if we were talking about wine right now, like, whale poop flavored wine, it'd be like ambergris. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be gris. It'd be gris.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It can be worth a small fortune because ambergris makes the scent of perfumes last longer. Okay, it says Marvin said she was looking for washed back turtles and hatchlings after the storm when the pile of crap caught her eye. I had a pretty good suspicion, Marvin said, and I picked it up and looked at it, and I thought, I'm pretty sure this is whale poop. Except she used this, scientific term.
Yeah.
Marvin said that the whale poop looks like a rock, but it's lighter and it has a waxy substance. She said she took it home to do some tests to make sure. I didn't know that. Did you know that you could take it home and do tests at home?
No.
She said that the ambergris floated in water, and when she stuck a lit needle into it, white smoke was produced.
Huh.
I wonder what that smelled like.
No kidding.
You know what I mean? You think that's one of those things, if your friends were over there, you'd be like, hey, man, come and smell this.
Yeah.
She then reported her discovery to the NOAA because buying and selling ambergris in America is illegal because sperm whales are protected. Now, I want you to talk about that a little bit. Whale poop is protected.
How can whale poop be protected? Let's be honest. That's my opinion. It's simple as that. I mean,
how much crap do the American people have to put up with?
They've done it too much.
Yeah, well, gosh dang it.
Gosh dang it, yeah.
Listen to this. This little piece, okay, is considered liquid gold because this little piece she has, if she can sell it, is worth $10,000 to $12,000.
Wow.
And I thought, okay, this is just one of them things. It's a weird freaking story.
Right.
We don't know. We do know that it's expensive. You want to know why?
Why?
So I started looking online, and there is literally an ambergrisconnect.com. It says Ambergris Connect, connecting the market for your convenience. Sell your ambergris. Now, it talks about sperm whales, ambergris uses, buy ambergris, sell ambergris, identification, the normal.
Right.
But what do you think of this?
Wow, it's a bunch of crap, man.
Okay, now, not in America. Other people can actually sell it. Okay, and
right.
I'm telling you, maybe they're just trying to stop boats from following them.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That could be.
Like get the old proverbial pooper scooper out.
Maybe they're trying to use it as an anchor.
Well, it says that ambergris, or whale poop, has been used for different things, and it's been actually considered as an imperial trade article in Africa in 1000 BC.
Wow.
Okay, so obviously it's been used a lot.
Sounds like it.
It used to be that people thought that it was whale puke. Did you know that?
No, didn't know.
Yeah, well, now they know that it's not. It's actually, You know what I'm saying? So,
well
it is
done.
what it is.
Who would
Folks,
ever thought it?
we love you. Remember, if you want to get a hold of the Morning Crankers, which we did, we had a couple of companies out of New York.
Oh, nice.
Call our agent the other day and say, hey, we want them to advertise for us.
Oh, we'll advertise for you.
And we're like, we'll advertise for you. Show us the money. Show us the money. No,
That's right. No.
no, morningcrankers@gmail.com. That's morningcrankers@gmail.com. Apple Podcasts, iTunes, Spotify, Spreaker, iHeartRadio,
YouTube,
Stucci Media, Spreely TV, you name it, we're there.
Yes.
Right? So come on over, join the conversation. Our website's supposed to be done on Tuesday.
Ooh.
So
there
tomorrow
we go,
morning, morningcrankers.com should be up going. We're going to have some fun stuff. We're also going to have a newsletter about places, times, and things that we're doing in the Missouri area.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
You'll know where to catch us.
Catch you maybe. I'm a little faster than you are. You know what I'm saying?
I'm running like the wind, man. And you know what they say? What follows the wind?
Maybe in the 70s. We'll see you tomorrow morning, folks.
See you tomorrow.